All right, we got the first little outlook of the day. It's a beautiful day, but still really cold. But it did just get into the 30s according to my thermometer, but that might just be because I walked into the sunlight. Good morning. This morning was absolutely freezing cold. However, when I did sleep last night, I stayed warm in my tent and in my sleeping bag. I never like shivered or got really uncomfortable, so that's good. But the toughest part of the morning was, one, like eating food. I had no appetite. But two, putting my shoes on. I've never experienced my shoes freezing like that. Like I wasn't even able to untie the knots. Or retie them for that matter, and getting my foot into the shoe was a whole process. So what I did was turned my stove on and I kind of like melted my shoelaces a little bit so that I can loosen them up and get my foot in. I burned a little tiny hole in my mitten, but that's fine. And then once the shoes were actually on my feet felt like ice cubes, and I was just like walking around camp, packing all my things up, just like swearing and moaning and grunting, and I was kind of in a bad mood. So I tried to get myself in a better mood. So instead of swearing and doing all that, I literally started singing and humming God Bless America, and then I started laughing at myself. So I think that kind of lightened up the mood this morning. I eventually got all my stuff together. My tent is on the top of my pack because when I get to a shelter, probably for lunch today, I just want to air it out because there's still probably frost. And I have my socks that I wore yesterday hanging off my pack because they were wet when I got to camp. So over the night, they just kind of like froze and they're really stiff. So a lot of my stuff has frost on it, but today it should be sunny and warmer. Right now it is 31 degrees. So today I'm gonna hike Roan Mountain, but instead of just talking to you for who knows how long, I'll just show you. So a local just pointed out that that is Roan Mountain in the distance, but to get there we have to go like all the way over here and then through all those mountains to get there, so it's gonna be a while. All right, just got to the summit of Iron Mountain. It's a little bit of a wooded summit, but you can see mountains in the distance. I'm hiking along. I stopped at a shelter for lunch, I think 10 miles into my day. I met 4 thru hikers there that were really fun and good people that I've never met before, so I really enjoyed that and spent a little bit of time getting to know all of them. So that was good, but now I'm hiking on and should hopefully see some good views soon. So that little lookout that I just shared was off of Little Rock Knob, and that was pretty cool, and I'm just gonna head down the trail and see what summit is next. All right, starting the climb up Roan Mountain, which is gonna be the big one for the day. It's gonna take a lot of work. I still have about a mile left of this climb up Roan Mountain, but it's time to pull out the king-size candy bar. The whatchamacallit. Chocolate, peanut flavored caramel. I am right at 6,000 feet of elevation right now, and you can tell there's like a little bit of snow and ice around here. Sounds like there used to be a hotel up here, which is pretty neat. This was a pretty sad moment, stumbling upon 8 bathrooms and they were all locked. I guess I'm on Roan Mountain, but don't see another person here anywhere. This is the snack that I just digged out of my pack. I'm excited for these. The Roan Mountain shelter is up there, and that shelter is famous for being the highest elevation shelter on the whole AT. But I'm not going to that one. I'm gonna go on to the next shelter. Alright, this is the view I've been waiting for today. Welcome to the Roan Highlands. I did not expect to hike this today, but here we are. It's probably getting close to sunset, but I'm just gonna keep hiking and hopefully catch some cool views. I think the bald behind me is next. Probably gonna go up and over a couple balds tonight, and I'm really excited. It's been a long day, but got this like second burst of energy. All right, now I'm on Jane Bald, and you can see the sun is probably going to set behind Roan Mountain soon. Woof. It's past 7 o'clock. I've already hiked 21 miles and I just got my 50,000th step, which might be the first time I've done that on the trail so far. And I'm still feeling good. All right, it's 8 o'clock and it's time to do a little solo night hiking for the first time. 59,187 steps. All right, finally got to the final destination tonight. I hiked over 26 miles. I am camping on a bald and I'm gonna see an amazing sunrise. So this was a great day. Very proud of myself for night hiking alone and not dying. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.